Hey, hi everyone. Welcome back again to this Python problem solving series. Basically, people are going to face many problems to solve the problems which are having some kind of logics. So today I'm here to help you how to build the logics for this kind of problems. Even if you learn this, and it's going to be very helpful to solve the problems inside the written test. So if you have any kind of problem, so first of all, these steps you have to take. The steps are going to be, first of all, read the problem statement very carefully and understand what kind of coding concepts we have to apply on this problem. And the second most important thing is just simply fix for any one programming language. That maybe you can solve this kind of problems by using the Python or by using the JavaScript or by using the Java. You can pick any programming language that you are very familiar and comfortable. So right now, but my best choice is going to be the Python, because if you want to solve this kind of problems, so Python is the best fit. So here, if you see this problem statement, first of all, let's read this problem statement carefully and try to understand how we are going to solve this one. Okay, so if you see this, the program must accept three integers. Basically, the integers are going to be n and x, and here we go. This is going to be the y. So these are the three inputs we have to take from the user. Okay, so that means we need to store a value inside, I mean, one integer inside the n, and we need to store the second integer inside the x, and we need to store the third integer inside the y. After completion of this step, then program must print 1 if n is a multiple of both x and y. Else, program must print -1 as the output. That means, let's imagine we take in the input called 16. This is going to be the n, and 2, that's going to be the x, and 8, this is going to be the y. Now we take in the three integers as the input. Now see this as second line. The program must print 1 if n is a multiple of both x and y. What does it mean? The meaning of this one is of the both multiple of x and y. Basically, this is the x and this is y. If you multiply both of them, then what is our answer? 2 8s is going to be 16, right? So now you have to compare the multiple of both x and y is equals to this n or not. Of course, if you see this, 2 8s are 16, and now 16 is the multiple of both x and y, and which is equals to this n. Now this was true. If this was true, then we have to print the output as 1. Otherwise, we have to print the output as -1. If you take this test case 2, can we go and multiply this 2 and 8? Yeah, see, if you multiply this 2 and 8, then you will get the 16 as the output. And is this multiple of both x and y is going to be the 16? Is this equals to this n? No. Here it will be 4 and here it will be 16. Is 4 is equals to 16? No, it's not. This absolutely it's going to be false. In the false situation, we have to specify that's going to be the -1. So I hope you understand the problem statement carefully, and I'm just being explained in a simple way. And one more thing I want to tell, I want to give to my students, those who wants to really build the complex logics. If you're a fresher, if you want to build the logic for the complex problem, that's really hard, guys. So what you have to do is, for the first 10 problems, take the easy problems, start solving of these problems. After 10 problems, try to build the logic on your own. What I'm saying is, for the first 10 problems, just simply follow me, whatever I'm teaching inside this series, just simply take the explanation and write the code inside any one of your choice editor. Over a period of time, definitely you will become a pro inside solving of this kind of problems. So first, what we can do is, let's dive deep inside the code and let's see what we can do with this problem statement and how we are going to solve this. So simply go back to the editor. Basically, I will use the VS Code. This was my first choice. I really love this. And simply, let's create a file called problem problem.py. So I'm taking a file name like this. So inside this one, what we have to do is, first of all, let's see this carefully. We have to take three integers as input. So first one is going to be the n, and I will simply specify. So we have to take it as an integer. That's why I'm taking it as a int as the input. So here we have to specify input of enter n, enter, and it's going to be the n, and it's going to be the colon. So first one we taken. Now the second one is going to be x. So now this time I will take the same thing. That's going to be the int of and input of, and here I will specify enter x. That's it. And the last one is going to be the n. Sorry, that's going to be the y. And here I will simply specify int of and input of. And here this time it will be enter y. That's it. We take the three integers as the input. And if you want to see the output, you can just simply print this output. Print x, sorry, n x y. So let's put it capital X and the capital Y. That's it. And simply we just print n comma x comma y. Not less than simple. That's going to be n comma x comma and then y. That's it. Now just simply go and run this program. If you want to run this program, we just simply, you have an option to run this here. Okay. Just simply run this one and we got enter n. So I will enter simply 10 is my output, not here inside the console. I'm sorry. So just enter the 10 here. And after that, let's enter your random numbers like 5 and I'm going to enter here. It will be 3. And if I'm trying to hit the enter right now, see 10, 5, 3 is the input we got it right now. So we got it here right now. So step number 1 is completed here. That means taking the three integers from the user, that was completed. And second one is the program must print 1 if n is a multiple of both x and y. This one we have to solve it. So what we can do here is you can simply write one if condition. That means if I will simply specify. So multiple of both x and y. We can simply write here x multiplied by y. If it is equals to n. In this case, you have to specify that's going to be print 1. Maybe this will have the, see, here it will have the two cases. X into y, if you multiply these two numbers, after multiplying this number, the result will be is equals to n or it will be not. Okay. So there will be a true case, there will be a false case. If it is true, if part is true, then this print will execute. Otherwise, if this was false, then else part will execute. Then you have to print simply -1, and that's it. This is a problem statement, and we understand the problem in a simple way. And after understanding the problem, we just simply use, as this three input lines, which is used to take the input from the user. And here one if condition we used because we have to justify the output. If it is true, then it's going to be the 1. If it is false, then it's going to be the -1. Now simply run this program and just simply use your test cases right now. See, my first test cases will be 16 is the n and 2 is the x and 8 is the y. So let's just simply go and try with 16 to 8. The first one will be 16 and the second one will be 2 and the third one will be 8. If you see this carefully, if I multiply 2 and 8, that will be equal to the 16. Obviously, you will get the output as 1. See, we got the output as 1. So test case number 1 is, we are done with the test case number 1. And let's simply go with the test case number 2. Let's simply run this code once again. And if you see this carefully, 4 to 8. If I take the 4 to 8, so let's specify 4 here and 2 here. And the last one is going to be the 8. So we just made it 4 to 8. If you see this, 2 and 8 is going to be how much? That's going to be 16. Is 16 is equals to 4? No, it's not. In that case, we have to simply specify it's going to be -1. We got the -1. I know that this problem is literally easy, guys. As we moving forward in the upcoming sessions, I'm going to increase the complexity of the problem. At the same time, we are going to build the complex logics. Okay, simply follow me, and every day I'm going to give the new videos to you. You just simply practice those videos and you will get to know how to build the logics for a complex kind of problems. Okay, so this is for today, and see you guys in the next one. And until then, take care, have fun. Bye bye.